Howdy ho, boys and girls. Headcase back with another Geared 915 review for you today. And we have another product here from Melonare. These are the GA-S2 electric guitar strings. These are the regular light, 10 to 46. They are full balanced tone, enhanced tuning stability, and long-lasting durability. We're about to test that out. So, unfortunately, this is going to be probably the most boring, visually stunning video you have ever seen, because I'm not going to show you me restringing my guitar. That is ridiculous. But, so basically this is what you have to stare at the whole video, besides the sound of my lovely voice. But we are going to have sound tests for you. So basically, I use this gauge, 10 to 46, by another competitor. So basically what I've done is I will be using this on my ESP LTD EC50. And what I've done is I have played the bridge, the middle, and the neck pickup using my brand of 10 to 46 gauge strings, and then I have swapped out to the GA-S2 version from Melonare, and I will be playing those same strings, bridge, both, and neck on the EC50. Now, for the purposes of the video, I am going to swap between both clean tones and distortion using an amp sim by, not going to tell you, but it is a copy of a wonderful classic. It starts with an M 800. So we'll be going from there. But first, let's talk about these strings. And what you do know about them is what I've already said, based on what you can see from that screen. Now, I can tell you right out of the bat when I opened them, what I like about my brand is that they do string them in series of 2. So every string has its partner paired with it, and it's sets of 2. So 6 and 1, 5 and 2, 4 and 3, so that you can grab them and it's easier. These in particularly came in the packaging, and they were all bundled together, all 6 together. So basically this tells you that you are planning to change all the strings together in one shot. So it was a giant mess to unravel them all in one at one time. So that was a bit of a thing for me. I do prefer, I guess I'm spoiled by my other strings, that they were not wrapped by pairs. For me, that's a thing. Now, when you do open the packaging, it does show you the whole branding where the ball of the string has cuts on the ball to differentiate the ball. They're all silver balls, but so the first string has no cuts, second string has 2 cuts, 3 cuts on the third, 4 cuts on the fourth, so on and so forth. So that's kind of cool. But the beauty about that is that you don't have to worry about that, because every string has this little sticker label on them differentiating what number string it is right out of the packaging. So all you have to do is, you know what string is labeled, you just got to pull the little numbered sticker off of it and you're good to go. So that was also kind of a cool thing as you were going through it. So that was another thing that I noticed. They at least, instead of having different colored beads on the end of their strings, they did have little cuts on the balls, but they also labeled each string anyway. So each string had its own little individual label on it. So yeah, that was cool too. So even though you had to unravel all of them at once, each string was labeled. So the one thing that I'm a fan of is if I needed just one string, if I popped a single string, I could just pull out the pair, grab the string I needed, wrap the other one, put it back in the pack, and I was good to go. With these, you would have to unwrap all of them, find the string you needed, wrap them all back up, put them back in the packaging, and then go. But, you know, that is what it is. So if that's how it has to go, that has how it has to go. So now we're going to do the sound tests, and then I'll be back with my final thoughts. Here we go. This is the EC50 with my brand of strings, 10 to 46. Bridge pickup. Both pickups. Neck pickup. And on to the EC50 with the GA-S2 guitar strings. Bridge pickup. Both pickups. neck pickup. All right. So, what are your thoughts on the sound test? Uh, which did you think were better? Which do you think were brighter? Which ones do you think were duller? Um, if I had a month of solid gigs and rehearsals, I would be able to test their durability up against my brand. Unfortunately, I did not. I only had a week to kind of give them a test shot. They hold in tune pretty well. So I can say that they do hold. Whether or not they will hold up against the major brands, as far as durability, long-lasting durability, I could not say. I wasn't able to put it through a month's worth of paces. But so far, for the week that I was testing them, they held their tune pretty well. So the tuning stability, yes, that does hold true. The long-lasting durability, I wasn't able to put to the test, but so far, you let me know in the comments whether or not you think. You let me know in the comments whether or not you think the brightness is there, whether or not it will hold up against the big boys. I may do a follow-up later once I'm able to put it through its full paces. I regularly use my EC50 on a daily basis, so we'll see how long it lasts. We'll see if that durability does hold. So far right now, I'm going to give it an A for sound quality and tuning stability, but let's see how it holds up with that durability. Good job, Melonare.